Hello everyone and welcome to Instaclass by Amity University. My name is Shruti Lal and I am a confidence coach and behavioral trainer, and today I'm going to be your mentor. In today's class we are going to see what are the 5 ways to overcome procrastination. Procrastination is a hot topic because all of us procrastinate no matter what. It is an inherent human behavior and that's why it's very difficult to overcome it. But with the right strategy and the right tactic, you can overcome procrastination. And that's what we're going to see today. But if you don't know what exactly procrastination means, then let me tell you, procrastination is nothing but irrational delay of a task at hand. So you delay something because of a certain reason. Now, the first way to overcome procrastination is preparing beforehand. You know what is the biggest reason for procrastination? It is lack of planning and organization. When you don't have things planned, you just don't want to begin it. So, how do you rectify it? Every night before you go to sleep, try to create a to-do list for the next day. What is a to-do list? List of work or activities that you have to do the next day. It could be personal as well as professional. Okay. Now, while you're creating a to-do list, try to gather all the resources to complete the task. For example, if you have to complete an assignment tomorrow, you can gather all the information, all the links, the research articles, your notes, your books, and keep everything at one place. And this way you're prepared for tomorrow. And this way you're setting your mind to complete the work. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, you just have to go there and use all the resources to complete your assignment. The second way to overcome procrastination is by applying Pareto's principle. What is Pareto's principle? Pareto was a scientist and he states that your 20% of the task accounts for your 80% of the outcome, which means that in your to-do list you will always find at least one work that will give you maximum benefit. For example, if in your to-do list you have preparing for your test, doing your assignment, talking to a friend, reading a book, and going out, preparing for your test is going to give you maximum benefit. That's why you have to work on that first. So every time when you are creating your to-do list, highlight that task which is going to give you maximum benefit. The result, the outcome is going to be more than the combined result of all the other activities together. When you have highlighted that, the next thing in the morning you have to do is complete that task first. I know it's going to take a lot of your time because it's going to give you maximum benefit. And I know it's going to be difficult, but complete it, because once you do that, believe me, the load will be lifted and all the other tasks will feel like a piece of cake for you. The third way to overcome procrastination is identifying your constraints. You know, when we say that I'm feeling lazy and that's why I don't do what I'm supposed to do, behind that lazy, there is always a concrete, a deeper and a constraining reason that's pulling you down. You need to identify that. What could be those constraints? Maybe you are doubting yourself. Maybe you have a fear of failure, fear of success, fear of judgment, or you just don't want to go ahead with a task because you just don't want to associate with a person you despise. And while doing that, you have to associate with that person. When you identify these constraints, figure out a way to overcome these constraints. Work on these constraints. When you work on these, you get motivated to complete your task. The fourth way to overcome procrastination is avoiding perfectionism procrastination. What is perfectionism procrastination? Well, sometimes we want things to be perfect. And when we know that we don't have the resources and we don't have the expertise, we just don't begin because we don't want to be a mediocre. I have been a personal victim of this type of procrastination, and believe me, when I started with the minimum resources that I had, I realized that I could analyze, I could perfect things, I got ideas, I got more creative, and I became an expert slowly and steadily. So if you are a perfectionist, remember, you can only be perfect and you can only have the expertise when you begin. So just don't think about anything. With the minimum resources that you have, begin today. The fifth way to overcome procrastination is using procrastination in a creative way. Now, like I told you, all of us are procrastinating in one way or the other. You are listening to me right now, that means you're procrastinating on your other work, maybe watching a movie. So, when we know that we are going to procrastinate no matter what, why not choose procrastination in a creative way? How you do that? See, there are two types of work or activity. High value work or activity, low value work or activity. High value work are those type of activities or work that's going to give you maximum benefit, that's beneficial for your personal growth, and that gives you motivation and positivity. Low value work are those type of activities that suck your energy, that gives you bad feeling, and that waste a lot of your time. For example, scrolling through social media aimlessly. Now, when you know what are the high value work, what are the low value work, you need to prioritize. You need to choose to perform high value work first and say a big no to the low value work, because that's not adding any value in your life. This way you're using procrastination creatively. So these are the 5 ways how you can overcome procrastination. Let me recap it for you. Number 1, prepare beforehand. Number 2, use Pareto's principle. Number 3, identify your constraints and work on them. Number 4, avoid perfectionism procrastination. And number 5, use procrastination creatively. So I hope you have jotted it down, and do apply these in your life and share in the comments with us if it was helpful for you. And with this, I end my talk for today. Thank you very much for joining in, and thank you, Amity, for giving me this opportunity.